Jai Hind friends, I'm Major Gaurav Ayra and you're watching today's breaking news. And today we're going to talk about G20. As you know, the G20 is happening as we speak in Kashmir, today and tomorrow. And the world has gathered in Kashmir. This is not just great for optics, it also drives home a message to the rest of the world that Kashmir was, is, and will always be a part of India. Now, elaborate security arrangements have been made in Kashmir. There are Marcos who are guarding the Dal Jheel. There is, of course, J&K police. There is para-SF from the Indian Army. The regular army has been deployed. The CRPF, the BSF, J&K police. Everybody is deployed to make that entire experience absolutely safe and secure. The issue is that the international community has chosen to get along with India. And the reason why I'm saying get along with India is that Kashmir is an issue that Pakistan has tried to rake up time and again. They're going to discuss tourism in Kashmir, and which better place in India than to discuss tourism. So what I'm going to say is that this summit, even before it started, in spite of China and 2 or 3 other countries backing out, is already a success. It's already a success before it has even started. The fact that India chose to do it in Kashmir, that announcement itself made it a success. Now, as I said, tourists are going there and there is impossible to find any space in Kashmir. If you want to go to Kashmir, right now is not the place because, all the hotel rooms are full and everything is taken and it's extremely expensive right now. The whole thing is that, Pakistan is not taking this very well. For some reason, Pakistan thinks that it owns Kashmir. Nobody owns Kashmir. Kashmir is a part of India, but nobody owns Kashmir. Pakistan thinks that because of the similarity of religion, Pakistan owns Kashmir. I will not be surprised if tomorrow Pakistanis make a claim on Saudi Arabia because both countries happen to be Muslims. Pakistan could very well do that. There is nothing stopping the Pakistanis from making this bizarre claim. Having said that, Bilawal Bhutto decides to go to so-called Azad Jammu and Kashmir and address the assembly, and there he thunders that we will not tolerate Indian atrocities in Kashmir. He says what India is doing is trying to normalize the Kashmir issue. Kashmir is an international issue, and all the OIC, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, 57 Muslim countries, who have come together, under a common umbrella called the OIC, should protest and should boycott G20. Now, nobody's boycotting G20. For their political reasons, people may or may not choose to come to Kashmir, and that's absolutely okay. We don't hold any grudges against China for not coming or 1 or 2 other countries not coming. That's okay. That's absolutely all right. The thing is that, Pakistan is not even part of G20. Pakistan has absolutely no locus standi because G20 is a group of countries who are successful. G20 economies are those economies that have made it big on the global league. Pakistan is not part of G20. I doubt if Pakistan would be part of G100 if there was a grouping called the G100. So I don't know what Pakistan's objection to is, Kashmir. I want to ask Bilawal Bhutto and the rest of the Pakistanis one question about Kashmir, You want Kashmir to be a part of Pakistan, and that has been the center stage of your national security policy and your defense policy and your diplomacy for 75 years. Kashmir banega Pakistan. And Kashmiriyon se nata kya la ilaha illallah. Which means that Kashmir will become Pakistan, and our relationship with Kashmiris is that we are Muslims and they are both Muslims. Now, this is fakery of the highest order because nation states are not built along the lines of religion. Pakistan tried it. 1971 is witness that Bengali Muslims chose not to go with Pakistan and created another country called Bangladesh. So that entire religious experiment failed. And Pakistan has still not learnt its lesson. Pakistan is still playing the Islam card. Pakistan is still playing the religious card and saying that no, Kashmir should be a part of Pakistan. My question to Bilawal Bhutto and all the Pakistanis who happen to be watching this video is only this. What have you done to the Kashmir that you illegally occupied? Have you been able to give them health care? Have you been able to give them democracy? Have you been able to give them education? Have you been able to give them infrastructure? Or even basic freedoms? There are stories of people, somebody suffering a heart attack and dying on the way to hospital because the hospital was 4 hours away. Kids dying, pregnant women dying because the hospital is so far away that they cannot reach that place to give, to have their delivery. This is what Pakistan has done to so-called Azad Kashmir. Azad Kashmir means free Kashmir. And let me tell you what the freedom in this so-called free Kashmir looks like. There is freedom from education. There is freedom from healthcare. There is freedom from infrastructure. There is freedom from democracy. There is freedom from mobile phone connectivity. There is freedom from the internet. There is freedom from subsidized food grains. There is freedom from law and order. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pakistan's Azad Kashmir for you. Azad, as in free Kashmir. G20 will happen in Kashmir, whether Pakistan likes it or not. G20 will happen whether China likes it or not. Pakistan can say whatever it feels like. Pakistan, as I mentioned earlier, should have simply told its own people, Pakistanis, that listen, we need to become so strong and so economically stable and successful that we are also part of G20. Pakistan cannot do that. What Pakistan can do is spoil the party, not throw a party. What is happening in Srinagar today and tomorrow is nothing short of a celebration of India's success on the world stage. Pakistan and China can burn as much as they want. G20 is a success. It was a success the day India announced that they would hold a G20 event in Srinagar. That is the day it became a success. Today and tomorrow it will become a resounding success. Jai Hind.